Hey folks, Don Galade here, the money guy. We're going to talk about precious metals. You know, we deal in a variety of metals: silver, gold, platinum, bullion. Silver products including bars ranging from a 1 ounce size to 100 ounces. We do American Eagles, we do Canadian Maple Leafs, private mint silver. We do gold and platinum products including American Eagles and Buffaloes, Canadian Maple Leafs, South African Crudogrands, and a variety of other products. They are all sold through our sister company, Galade Financial Services. You can see the disclosures and all of that in the link, which we must say, because I mentioned that we market these products, we utilize some very, very well-known gold and silver brokers, and their links will be in the chat, whatever you want to call it. I'm an old guy, you know, whatever you kids call it these days. Anyway, so we're going to start with a history lesson. And then the history lesson comes from 1934 when FDR, everybody knows FDR confiscated all of the gold, and that's what became the gold in Fort Knox. And you can easily just Google that. I'm not going to waste your time with that. We know that happened. That set some precedents for how things are done today with regard to gold. But I want to pause that and I want to back up a little bit because I want to start our chat in this series on silver, okay? Because silver is awesome. Silver is misunderstood by many people, as is gold. And we're going to go in depth on this. And we're going to talk about all of the types of ways you can buy gold, whether you physically have it in your possession, whether you have it in a trust, whether it's in an IRA, whether it's not. And there's a myriad of things. Each one will be a separate video. Each one will be a separate topic because there's so much involved. And I do believe that every person who has a portfolio of investments should have a portion of those investments in precious metals. Okay, and we can go into the conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff. You could do your own research there. I believe we're going to need them. Okay, but going back to silver. People have this misconception with all metals, but particularly silver, when they think, I'm buying this thing as an investment. Of course, metals have investment-like qualities. But the thing with metals is they're really just a hedge of inflation primarily. The investment portion is secondary. For example, if you had a 1 ounce silver coin today, before this particular person lived in the White House, I would say that was enough for a tank of gas. Now you need 2 of those. But anyway, let's pretend it was the good old days. And if you had 1 of those coins, it was basically worth a tank of gas. Now, if you had that same coin 10 years ago and you cashed it in, it was pretty much a tank of gas. If you had it 10 years before that and you cashed it in, it was pretty much a tank of gas. Now, why am I using that analogy? Well, silver has basically kept pace with inflation, real inflation, not this watered down, dumbed down version of inflation that they're giving you that doesn't include half of the stuff that's really in inflation. A turkey is now 45% more this Thanksgiving than it was last Thanksgiving, but that's not part of the... No, that's junk. Bottom line is metals, specifically silver, hedge inflation. Now, in the climate we are in, I love silver to have possession, to have it in your house. Okay, now a lot of people are freaked out by that, and rightfully so. And we're going to do a whole nother story, a whole nother episode on how to protect the metal in your house and then the gun safes, etc. We're gonna do all that later. But what we're going to talk about with the silver is this. For the purposes of this video, I'd like you to consider silver. Pretend you're an American Indian and you have wampum. Wampum could be, it's the first thing I just grabbed. It's anything shiny that was used as a form of currency. So silver will be could be a de facto currency in the event it was needed. Now, for those who follow me on Facebook, for those of you who know me, you know exactly where I'm going with this. Saying what I can say to get the point across without being banned by the FB police. So, we're going to talk in the next episode a little bit more about physical silver, and we're going to talk about the kinds of silver. So thanks for signing up for the Money Matters page. If you haven't previously and you're new, welcome. If you have been a client of ours, welcome. If you are a member of the Money Matters page from the past, thank you, and share this with your friends. It is a free site, but it is private. That allows us to just control the dialogue on the site. Everybody's welcome to make comments as long as they are pertinent, as long as they are with the topic we're talking about, and as long as they're tasteful. So, more to come on silver, more nuggets. Stay tuned. Member of the money